Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Strix and I'm here for another ARC news video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about all the Xbox news going on today. We have a lot to cover, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share with anybody that may be interested in the community. And without further ado, before I do start this off, I want to let you guys know that we have started up an actual Deddy server for you guys to play on. The server is called Strictly PvP, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, feel free. The pinned comment will have a Discord link where we have set up a Discord, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, go ahead and do that. I will be playing on that server. My tribe has already set up a base, so if you guys are interested in wanting to PvP against me or just have a lot of fun and just basically do whatever, there's a 4-server cluster as of now. It will be expanding to as many servers as possible here in the future once we get more, I guess, player count, etc. So if you guys are interested, check it out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. And to start over on the Xbox side of things, PFG went with the 12-man squad on server 635 while 99 were fobbed up in the Snow North Cave and ended up wiping Snow South Cave, so good job on PFG's part over there. And for our next story here, on server 307, 60 gang ended up losing 5 to 6,000, which could be very, very exaggerated because that's a lot of tames. Apparently they lost 5 to 6,000 cryopoded tames from a vacuum compartment base, which was an offline inside. So that's really unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure who actually insided it, but 5 to 6,000 tames is a heavy hit for anybody. So that's really unfortunate for 60 gang over on that side. And our next story, I'm basically going to read off the story that 99 personally gave me. They ended up saying on server 1036, PG Frenchies left tames out at their transmitter and ended up getting meat ran by 99 and lost over 500 tames, etc. But after that, we were in a VC call and I was talking about it, and then Osiris themselves told me that it was insided, so, and then 99 later confirmed that to me. So they basically tried to tell me that they did it legit when it actually wasn't legit, so that's unfortunate that it ended up getting insided meat ran. That's the worst way to have it happen, and it wasn't even legit, so that's unfortunate over on Osiris's part, but good job on 99 for taking advantage of that for sure. And our next story here, I don't have much information on this, but I was told that server 68 underwater crouch cave ended up getting meat ran. I don't know who were the opposing parties, but I do know that it was meat ran, so I guess I really don't know. If anybody wants to let me know down in the comments or PM me on Discord, let me know who those I guess opposing parties were. Feel free. And for our next story here, a 4-man squad per se shut down 1010 LSG04, a little some word that I will not say because I want to keep monetization on this video. And you know, Mason wiped Sin Hyperion's base on, or the Spiral base I would say, on server 523. They got lots of gear and tames and hundreds of explosives. All legit, no meshing, no insiding involved at all. So good job on their part for wiping out a Mega Tribes base with 4 people. And our next one over here, Boonk ended up meat running Panic Gang on server 1000, which was a full tribe log. That was a pretty decent meat run, so good job on Boonk Gang's part over there. And our next one here, Boonk Gang also meat ran Dirty Dabs, killing over 200 plus tames. So I'm not sure if Dirty Dabs are in Panic Gang, but I know they're either unaffiliated or with Panic Gang, one of the two. And our next one here, Tramp, D's, and Swags ended up meat running Valhalla hashtag 99 mesh base on server 96. Ended up getting 150 slots of babies from the fridges, so that's unfortunate for 99. And our next story here comes from Panic Gang. They ended up meat running on server 355 Gorilla Fingers. So good job on Panic Gang's part over there. Along with that, Panic Gang ended up meat running Dead Rabbits on server 92. And along with that, Panic Gang ended up meat running server 597, which is Para Gang 99. They ended up meat running an entire tribe log full of tames, so good job on Panic Gang's part on those 3 servers. And a name you don't hear very often or haven't heard often at all in the past 6 months probably, Donks ended up fobbing on server 1024. The fob lasted about 5 to 6 hours. 99 ended up pushing them off there after a while, but that's insane to me, honestly. When I heard Donks fobbed on a server, I was really confused because I didn't think Donks was even a thing anymore, but I guess it is. So good job on Donks for lasting 5 to 6 hours on a 99 Extinction server. So yeah. And our next one here, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Vagabonds ended up getting wiped and Meatran by Panic Gang on server 1043. At least the 3 to 4 cryo is completely maxed on manas, gigas, velinos, and basically everything else war-wise, so good job on Panic Gang over there. And on server 592, an unaffiliated tribe ended up wiping and meat running ABC. I don't know the tribe that actually was unaffiliated or any information other than that, so if anybody wants to let me know, you guys know where to do that. And our next one here, Strix Extinction base ended up getting wiped and meat ran by Bad Company. Over 100 of Strix tames were meat ran, and they also got cryo tames as well. It wasn't really a base per se, it was built in the mesh. It was just basically a little grind station for element, etc. But that ended up getting wiped on Bad Company, so good job on Bad Company's part over there. And our next story here, Bloodlust 99, which we talked about prior. I believe this was 355. An unaffiliated tribe called Blueberry Muffins, I guess, ended up meshing them and meshing, or I guess either wiping or meshing. I'm not sure. They ended up attacking them and ended up taking them all the way down to one tower. And now Bloodlust 99 are completely wiped on that server as far as I know. And they're down to one server, which is an aberration. So I guess good job on Blueberry Muffins for wiping out Bloodlust. And our next story here comes from RMP. They ended up getting their main aberration incited by Bongneck, so good job on Bongneck's part for taking out their aberration, and that's unfortunate that their aberration was actually incited. I don't know what exactly was taken or information other than that, so if anybody wants to let me know, feel free. And our next one here, Horde and Panic Gang ended up troll fobbing on server 592, which is an ABC server, and they ended up getting pushed by ABC and PFG. I guess it was just a troll fob at the end of the day, but they ended up getting pushed off server fairly quickly from what I was told, and that's about it for that story. And our next one on server 1036, once again, I don't know if this was insided or not. All I got was the first story that was actually insided. But Party Time over there ended up getting wiped by a 2-man troll squad. They ended up raiding their breedery, resulting in a decent meat run, over 200 cryopotted tames. And they ended up, I guess, obbing out perfectly fine without any issues at all. Like I said, I don't know if that was an insight or not. So I do have to talk to Osiris or Party Time if that was one or not. I want to clarify it. So I will let you guys know if that was an insight or not down in the pinned comment below. On server 595, PFG and ABC ended up setting up an aggressive grief against Panic Gang and their underwater cave. They ended up pulling squids and a bunch of other stuff, but no damage was actually caused over on that server. And our next one here, 60 Gang ended up pulling a Forest Titan and quite a few mechs over on server 70 along with many manas. They ended up getting quickly pushed off server, and I guess they ended up, I don't know who server 70 is. I want to say that's Panic Gang. Obviously enemy alliances, but it could be unaffiliated. But they were actually quickly pushed off server. The Forest Titan was killed almost instantly. So good job on whoever server 70 is. And our next one here, this comes from Panic Gang. They ended up troll fobbing on server 505 at Giga Mountain. They ended up quickly pulling out a Desert Titan first to build the mask. They ended up pulling the Forest Titan right after, and then a few minutes later they pulled an Ice Titan and pushing into the Green Ob base's spam to put up a forward fob, and then pushing farther in their spam once again and setting up another forward fob. They ended up wiping the entire Green Ob spiral with another Gru when it was available for download after the 6 hours. The base wipe took about 8 hours in total, so good job on Panic Gang's side for taking that out. And our next one here, Lynx and his people, which is obviously Bad Company. They ended up meat running order 66. I don't know the server they were actually meat ran on, but if Bad Company wants to get in contact with me and clarify that, feel free. Our next one here, PFG ended up meat running Panic Gang's mesh base and above base, which I don't know what they mean by that. I'm guessing that's just above aberration on server 901, so that's unfortunate for PG over there. And Sticky Bandits ended up meshing server 1035 City Pillar. Little damage was done, but all their cryo were completely wiped out. The tribe name was actually Tonka 99, which I'm guessing obviously is 99. So that's unfortunate over there on 99's part. And our next story here comes from server 786 Aberration. Covenant Panic Gang ended up meat running Black Genesis and Warsong 99, which Black Genesis is like a branch of Warsong, if I'm not mistaken. They ended up getting meat ran and completely fucked, basically. They got nearly 100 cryopotted tames, And 99 also ended up setting up a fob on server 509 that's going on as I'm recording this video, and it's looking, I guess, somewhat active numbers on 99's side. 99 looks to have more numbers from what I could see, so I'll keep you guys updated. But as of now, 99 has fobbed up on server 509, so we'll see how that goes. And our last story on this week's ARK news comes from Panic Gang. They actually ended up getting fobbed up on, or troll fobbed originally by Panic Gang, which I guess somewhat turned into a real fob, but it's, I guess, over now from what I can see. But Panic Gang actually set up a troll fob, pulled 3 Titans out, and ended up completely destroying about 90% of LK PFG's base over there. They didn't get to the main base due to the server being DDoSed, which obviously I have reason to believe, me personally, that it was PFG that ended up inducing a DDoS attack on that server. But it could be anybody. Panic Gang definitely did not do that. That's just primarily due to the fact that no, I mean, I don't see any reason why a tribe would DDoS if they're basically completely through their base, if that makes sense. So I have reason to believe that PFG actually ended up inducing a DDoS attack on that server to save their main base, which I don't blame them. I would probably do the same thing if I was in that situation. But that's about it for this week's ARK news. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And if you guys want to become a channel member, you get videos early and do all these amazing benefits, and it would help support me to get a new mic, and my mic won't sound terrible. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Strix, and adios.